Sustainability of laughter. It is almost 2 years since I worked with 18 artists at the art center in Nieu, Bethesda, in the middle of the bush of the Eastern Cape in South Africa. The artists came from the nearby township. On my previous visit, I was deeply touched by the joy and openness and gratefulness of the people I worked with. In spite of their difficult life, surrounded by poverty, alcoholism, abuse and violence, they were able to work artistically on their own clown characters, leaving everything behind them and living from one moment to the next. Rarely I have laughed so much from the bottom of my heart as in that time. For Jenny Cousin, the director of the art center, the artists and me, it was obvious that we wanted to continue our cooperation. This time we wanted to stage a story from the Bushman mythology. In the rehearsals we worked with 3 different puppets which had to be moved with 3 and 5 puppeteers. We also had to deal with acting and bringing together the puppets and the actors. Not an easy task. But after intensive rehearsal work they were able to improve their technique a lot. The story is about the abuse of power and the refusal to take responsibility of one's own life. Although these are serious issues, we were able to include humor and laughter through Clownwork. After 4 days, we had our premiere at the amphitheater of the art center in Nieu, Bethesda. Among the audience there was Professor Pippa Scottness from Cape Town, who wrote important books about the San Bushmen. After the performance, Professor Scottness gave a lecture for the official opening of the Quilt Gallery, an installation of quilts made at the art center depicting San mythology. She emphasized how much she was touched that the old stories were being performed by the descendants of the Bushmen. The culture and language of the San Bushmen became extinct in the 19th century. But the beautiful quilts and our little play brought them back to life. On Monday, Jenny asked me to work with 6 artists who couldn't yet bring their talents fully to the surface. We worked on storytelling, invented stories and played with different possibilities for performing them. Qualities of the performers came to the surface that their colleagues had never seen in them in all these years. Of course, Philou the clown had to give a performance again. Especially because a lot of children recognized me on the street and waved their hands excited at me. Again, I feel that the country and particularly the people were a special gift to me. Through connecting the old stories of the Bushmen with our methods of clownwork and theater play, I have the impression that 2 worlds have come together in a very useful way. And I'm more and more convinced that there is a sustainability of laughter.